Hello, friends. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Oh, that was a rough 24 hours, y'all. That was so rough. I didn't know I was going to make it, but I did. So here we are, and I am so excited about putting makeup on today. I miss putting makeup on, y'all. I really do. It makes me feel so much better. Okay. I think I have spinach in my teeth. Hang on. I absolutely love spinach, but it always gets in my teeth. Always. Always. Okay. Hop on, say hello. If you are new, welcome. Drop the word new and tell us where you are tuning in from. I would love to know. I would love to know. I'm going to get this shared out super quick. Perfect. Hi, how are you? Happy Tuesday. How's it going? Did y'all have a good weekend? Because I sat on my couch most of yesterday afternoon, most of yesterday altogether, it feels like Monday to me. And I have a hard time not thinking it's Monday. You know, when you get out of your routine, it is just crazy. I'm trying to get this primer out. Oh, come on. There's so much left in there. If it doesn't come out the top, open it up. Look how much is still left in there. There's still a lot in there. It just won't go through the little mechanism. But so don't throw that away. All right, we're gonna put our primer on. So my Kirk was so sweet yesterday. He was so good. He's always good, but you know, it's hard. It's hard when you're an adult and you don't feel well. That's hard. It's hard on you. It's hard on your significant other. It's hard on your children. It's just hard. So I try to be a good patient. You know what I mean? But you don't feel well. And I don't know if it is a, like a bug going around or because, actually Kirk said he did not feel well the day before yesterday, but I didn't know it. Like he didn't stop doing stuff and things like that, but I don't know. He just said he didn't feel well. So I don't know if it was like some kind of little 24-hour bug or what it was, but I can tell you this. It's not fun. It's not fun. That was tummy trouble. I don't wish that on anybody. It's horrible. Horrible. But it ran its course, I guess. So this is my probiotic. I continue to take my probiotic and my trim fit and stuff, but I did not take my greens yesterday. I was super scared. You know, the greens help you be regular. Let's just put it that way. And I was more than that yesterday, so I didn't want to add greens to it, but it was also, hang on. But it was also, I didn't want to eat anything yesterday either. Like it was just that bleh feeling. You know what I mean? But I woke up good this morning. So Praise the Lord for that. I will tell you, hey, Miss Marion, how are you? Hi, happy Tuesday. So good to see you. I will tell you, it was a blessing that we had ginger ale in the house because, you know, you can drink water and stuff. I didn't want to eat, and, you know, that's okay. You don't have to really, you don't ever have to eat if you're sick, but you do need to stay hydrated. So I did stay hydrated, but it's just a lot of water on your belly is never really good either. It just makes you feel bad. Sometimes it makes you sick feeling, but ginger ale always makes me feel better. And here's a little tip for you. If you don't feel well, you have like nauseous or anything, take a bottle of ginger ale, and you can do it cold or room temperature. It doesn't matter. I keep mine at room temperature, but you can do it either way. But don't drink it straight out of the bottle. Pour some in a glass, a little bit at a time, and let it sit for a minute. It doesn't really become flat, but it takes some of that carbonation bubble that you get when you first drink it straight out of the bottle. It takes that away, and it settles better on your stomach. So just a little tip for ginger ale if you're not feeling well. So, all right, let's get some makeup on. I do have new bundles this week, and I have a self-care bundle put together for you. One, we all need our self-care, but two, the free gift today and tomorrow, I think, is the overnight hydrating mask. I actually did this last night, and it does make you feel better. It's a gel mask, and a little bit goes on, but you put it at the very last of, after you do your skincare and all of that, you put this hydrating mask on, and then you sleep in it. It's not greasy. It's not sticky. It absorbs so well, but it is so good. This is so good for like fine lines and redness and wrinkles, and it just hydrates your face so much. But when you wake up, it's not greasy or sticky or anything. You just look refreshed. This is an amazing mask, and you can use this every night if you want to. I use it twice a week. So I don't normally do it on Mondays. I usually do it on Tuesdays and Fridays is my 2 days, but you can pick any 2 days of the week just to get a refresh and hydration. It's so good. But this is the free gift when you purchase one of my bundles or any three, unique products. You get this free. But I did put together a self-care bundle, and I keep looking over here because I have it on my computer, and I'm going to pin it for you. I'm going to pin it for you. Let me find my mouse. There we go. Okay, so the self-care bundle includes a the gentle cleanser to cleanse your face, and you can swap the cleanser out if you would rather have like a more targeted skincare. But I feel like everybody needs a good cleanser. All right, so that's pinned, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. All right, good job. All right, let's put that down and get rid of that for a minute. So you get a cleanser, which is in my house, but you also get the rose water. Now, this is a must-have for many, many reasons. The rose water is not only a toner and tightener for your face. This right here, this little bad boy right here, is good for sunburns, bug bites, any kind of rash, anything like that. This is an amazing magic water. I use this on all of my grandkids. Matter of fact, their mamas and daddies have this at their house for spring and summer for the bug bites and all of that. It's absolutely amazing. If you don't have rose water, you need rose water. Let me get this mixed up. So you get the cleanser, you get the rose water, you get a lip mask. I swear by this lip mask. It makes your lips super soft. It keeps them hydrated. I put this on morning and night just to keep them really soft and hydrated. And it's not sticky or anything either. Plus, you get the skincare brush to put on your mask or skin. You can use it for your cleanser and stuff too. This is a fantastic brush. But you get those four. You get the cleanser, the rose water, the lip mask, and the brush. Free shipping. It's discounted, I think 10% discount, free shipping. Plus you get the free hydrating mask, overnight hydrating mask. So you get all of that. Before tax, because it's free shipping, everything, I think it's like, hey, Deborah, right at $100 for all 5 things, y'all. That's amazing. So it's right there. It's called the, my self-care bundle. You can always mix and match if you want to like add a different skincare or something to it, or add a makeup product to it. You can definitely do that. That's just my spring and summer self-care bundle. I think those are my essentials that I have actually all year round, but they're really, really needed for spring and summer, especially with the bugs and the sun and all that coming in. All right, let's get some makeup on. I still have my foundation sale going on too, which is you pick a foundation, a concealer, a primer, and then a brush. I recommend the Kabuki brush. If you don't have the Kabuki brush, I recommend the 4-in-1 brush, because this particular brush here has 4 brushes in it. So you have a blush brush, contour brush, whatever you want to use that one for. You have an eyeshadow, a fluffy eyeshadow brush. You have an angled brush, and you have a lip brush all in one. This is perfect for travel because you only have to bring 1 brush and you've got 4 or 5 in here, right? So that's my thing if you don't have the Kabuki brush. But I highly recommend the Kabuki brush if you don't have it. First and foremost, because this you apply any foundation. I'm doing the Serum Plus foundation today, but I use this Kabuki brush for the cream foundation, for BB cream. I use it for everything except the powder foundation. I gotta put this up. One, my hair air dried and it is a bushy thing. And 2, it's in my face. In my face. All right, there we go. There we go. So the Serum Plus is a full coverage, super hydrating. It has skincare built in. It's so good. And if you need a color match, you can just drop the word color match, and I'll be happy to help you with that. So tell me how your weekend went. I want to know. We watched a lot of basketball. And when I tell you like a lot, like a lot. From the time it came on to the time it went away. Which I love basketball and I love sports. And I love to watch teams that I don't normally watch. And I will tell you this, I watched more basketball games through the last week or so with Kirk, mainly because they were really good games. Like, they weren't blowouts. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm watching Memphis, the Memphis Tigers, which is my team, I'll watch the game no matter win, lose, draw, blowout, whatever, right? But if it's a team that I don't normally watch and it's not a good game, then I won't sit and watch it, where he will. But these games over the weekend, they were all really, really good. And I watched some teams I had never even heard of. Hi, ladies. How are you? Hop on. Say hi. And everybody was so sweet. Texting and calling and sending messages and all the things. I cannot thank y'all enough. So sweet. That really does brighten my day, and I know it brightens other people's days. Just for somebody to reach out and say, hey, I'm thinking about you today. That goes so far. All right, I'm trying to get around my eyebrows since I put that on first. Hey, Christy. Yes, ma'am, we sure do. You know, we got to. Now, I will tell you this, Christy. Here's a fun fact for you, talking about Kentucky. Kirk is a die-hard Arkansas fan. We got hog stuff. I make it keep 99% of it in the barn. But he's a huge Arkansas fan. And so when Calipari went to Arkansas, it was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, we definitely watch. They do. Aw, Christy. I'll send you a message. You know what, though, Christy? I have to be honest with you. There were many years that I did not. So, I understand completely. I will tell you that I did, and it hurt my feelings. I'll be honest, it hurt my feelings for a long time because I thought, you know, nobody cares. And I do this and they don't do that, whatever. I had to really retrain my mindset that I actually get more joy sending out my messages and good thoughts and how are you doing and those type of things. I get more joy from me sending them than I do from receiving them. So now I don't even look for the receiving of the messages. And so now it's overwhelming, to tell you the truth. I'm like, wow, it's so sweet. But yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. 101. Oh my gosh. Get it, Granny? That is so cool. You know, he's really a good down-to-earth guy. I mean, you know, sports is sports. And, of course, he coached here for Memphis for a while. And, you know, it's kind of a split thing. You either kind of love him or hate him type of deal. But, and that's just sports. People are like, oh my gosh, you know, whatever. I personally like the sport So there are people that I like to watch more so than others. And trust me, the guys get a little cray-cray. But overall, I'm not I can't like him because he coaches for the Kentucky Wildcats and he used to coach for Memphis. I'm not that kind of girl. He is a great coach. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Oh, yeah. Chickens and my rooster and all. Me and Granny would have gotten along fantastic. Matter of fact, I'm planting my garden right now for this coming year. Okay, so at this point, if you want to put on a setting powder or whatever you can, I'm just going to put on a little bronzer and a little blush and stuff and do that. Oh. That's so awesome. Yeah, he really is. And, you know, he's got such a sweet family. And to be in those type of sports and situations, it's really hard to stay grounded. And I feel like women have the same kind of deal. I've always said, never forget where you came from, no matter how much money you make, no matter how big you get, whatever. And it is so true. And I think it speaks volumes about him and so many others that they stay grounded and never lose sight of what their talent is and what their purpose is, which is to help those young boys, one, play basketball, but help them figure out life. You know what I mean? And I just think it's such a blessing when they can stay grounded like that. That's the way I feel about Penny. You know, Penny came back home to coach here. This is where he was brought up, the whole 9 yards here in Memphis or whatever. And he came back because he has a passion for his city and he has a passion for the boys and he wants them to make men out of themselves or whatever. And you know, he stayed grounded. So you can not like their coaching style, or you can, you know, yell at the TV and say that was a bad deal, or he should have put this guy in or that guy in, or he doesn't know how to coach. You got to really look at the whole person. So that's why I like to watch all of them. And because I like the whole person. You know what I'm saying? Now I want Memphis to always win. We're going to the Final Four this year. That's my prediction. We got to beat Colorado State right this second. But yeah, I'm pulled for Kentucky. I pulled for Arkansas. I pulled for Memphis. I pulled for Tennessee to win the SEC, which they did. You know, you got to stick with your people. Stick with your people. But yeah, I think it's beautiful when you can find someone like that. And I will tell you, yes, he wants them all to succeed. Absolutely. You know what, Christy? You are 100% right. You know, those boys try to find somebody to mentor them and find that role model. Okay. See, this is how my brain works. We're talking about something that's, you know, so good. And I said role model. And do you want to know, Christy, the very first thing that popped in my mind? The movie Gone in 60 Seconds. And the big black guy is in the car. They're stealing a car in the parking lot. And that guy tries to pull a gun on him. And he takes the gun away and he says, "You need a role model." Squirrel. Sorry. We'll get back to what's important in life, but I love that movie. It cracks me up every single time. But every time I say role model, that's what I think about. You need a role model. But they do. And they can take so many different directions. It's, you know, kind of scary to tell you the truth. But for those men, Penny and Calipari and all of them, it's way bigger than basketball. And it shows, and it's just a beautiful thing, really. Such a beautiful thing. Let me do this one. Okay. Now we got to figure out our eyes. I just really... I do have a Zoom call I have to do this afternoon, so I got to look somewhat presentable. But I've done my coaching calls this morning. I'm not really going anywhere. However, I think I'm going to do a very subtle light eye look, which here's some of my faves. If you don't have Reverent liquid eyeshadow, you're missing out, because this is fantastic. It goes with everything. It's a shimmery, kind of shimmery champagne. I'm looking for this. And, but you won't look like a disco ball, I promise. And it's just a beautiful, natural looking color, and you can pair it with anything. I like to use it completely by itself, which is what I'm going to do today, and then add in a blue eyeliner for my color, since I'm wearing my Memphis blue today. Y'all, I love this outfit. I'm barefooted right this second, but because I believe shoes are an accessory, not a necessity. Not a necessity. Shoes are cute, and you're supposed to wear them with an outfit. Other than that, girl, I'm a country girl barefooted 99% of the time. That or socks. I love to walk around in my socks. Boy, did I get in trouble for that when I was a kid. The funny thing is, I'm 54, and Kirk always says something about me walking around in my socks, because technically I walk around in his socks. But I figure if I'm the one buying the socks, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Go about your business. Don't worry about my socks I've got on. And I asked him the other day, I said, do you not have socks to wear? Is that the problem? He goes, well, no, I got plenty of socks. I said, then I won't worry about it. Don't worry about what sock I got on. If you've got socks, we good. Can y'all tell I'm feeling better? But look how pretty this Reverent. Oh, this is my absolute favorite. And it dries to a powdery finish, but it doesn't crease. And look at that. It's this one right here. So pretty. But it doesn't crease, and it doesn't smudge, and it does not move throughout the day. It's just super pretty. And it goes really well, like if you wanted to pair this with a like a chocolate brown eyeliner or a brown eyeshadow. A lot of times I will do this. And you can put it on with the little applicator, or you can put it on with a brush. Check, Christy. Stay in your lane, brother. Right? I love you, but don't worry about my socks. That's what I'm saying, sister. Go back to the barn. Do your thing. Don't worry about me. But sometimes I will do this liquid eyeshadow and take my bronzer and do bronzer underneath my bottom lashes, and it gives a gorgeous look. And you've just done one eyeshadow, and then the bronzer you use to bronze and stuff with, it's perfect. But I'm going to use the blue eyeliner today. Oh, look at this, y'all. It is one of my favorite outfits. When I travel, especially in the spring and summer, I wear this outfit because it's like bike shorts, but it's really long. The top is really long in the back, but you can pair this. I love to put my high tops on. It's super cute with high tops. Look at that. I mean, super cute. Or you can even do the low tops. And these are the ones that have leopard on them. How cute is that? But I'm telling you, or with flip-flops. Flip-flops always go. But if you want me to link it, I can. Look at this. It's so comfy. Perfect for travel all day. And it's kind of like that waffle material. And it's super lightweight. I love it. One of my faves. See, it's 78 here today. It was 50 yesterday. And now I have shorts on. Welcome to Tennessee. It's so great. Yeah. All right, let's get some eyeliner on. So this is the eyeliner I showed y'all yesterday. It's so good. And you can leave it just like that, or you can smudge it a little bit. But I'm telling you, this, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't run, it doesn't move, nothing. Hang on, there's a wasp in here. Hold, please. Got him. Okay, so today's live is a hot mess. If you're just hopping on, hi, we're having a great time. But you can smudge it just like that. I love it. But this is a gel. Is it the same wasp or a different wasp? Me and wasp do not get along. I think it's the same one. I don't know. Yeah, he's not doing well. But anyway, it's a gel, and it goes on so smooth, and it doesn't tug. And it's such a vibrant color. So pretty. And it comes in 6 different colors. If you want the link to the eyeliner, you just put eyeliner in the comments, and I'll send you the link to that one. But yeah. What was that? Did y'all see that? Okay. Spring is upon us. Bugs everywhere. I don't mind bugs. Just don't come at me, you know? Crazy. Crazy. All right, let's do a lippy while my mascara is warming up. I always put it under my leg to get it warm. Mascara always does better if you warm it up. And if you're in the bathroom getting ready, like the normal people do, you can run, like, get a little cup and put hot water in it and then stick your mascara in the hot water while you're getting your makeup on. It works really well like that too. I'm feeling pink today in all of my blue. All right, let's put a lippy on. Kurt did inform me last night that the big tournament, the big dance, starts Wednesday, and that he would not be seeing me for about 10 days because he's going to be watching basketball basically 24/7. Literally, he said the last game won't even end till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then he'll come to bed after that. And I was like, I need to find me a weekend trip to go somewhere. Holla at my girls. I got to go. You know what? Speaking of the girls, you are correct, Christy. I have done that as well. I just don't do it on my lives. You know what I mean? I should. I do everything else on here, but I don't. But yes, that is a perfect spot. Warms it up real quick. Super quick. You know, and I never really knew that was a thing. The things you learn after 50. You know what I'm saying? And some people go, well, I wasn't taught that as a kid. You know, well, I wasn't either. But here's the thing. I don't even think that people even knew to warm up the mascara when we were kids. Oh, do you? Get it, girl. That's just what I'm saying. I love it. Christy, you're my soul sister. I'm just telling you. To me, you're live. You're live. Lord. I can't even talk right. When I do my coaching calls and I coach my team and my women and all of that, my biggest thing is, Christy, I was just fixing to say that. My number one thing is be true to who you are. whatever that, do your weird thing because somebody else likes it. You know what I mean? You find my point with that is that you find your people. Like, not everybody is made to be with everybody. Husband number 4. Just saying. Not everybody is for everybody. So find your people. And the only way that you're going to truly be happy and do your best and have the life that you are meant to have is to be authentically whoever you are, because that's who he made you to be. And I know it's hard. I do. Trust me. I know how hard it is. Because you want to fit in. You really do. But here's what I've discovered at 54. I used to want to fit in, but I figured out those women that I thought I wanted to fit in with, or those groups of people or whatever, I don't really like their whole deal. So I don't really want to fit in. And it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Oh, girl, I can help you with your garden. See that happening. Yes. I will give you one garden tip. Oh, let me just tell you, I love to do this where I just do lip liner and the lip mask. A, it's like a gloss, but B, it's going to keep my lips super hydrated, and it feels amazing. So when you get this in my self-care bundle, you can use this. I love multi-purpose products. Anything I can use more than one way, I am all about it, because to me, that's value. One, it needs to be clean ingredients, natural, good for your body, the whole 9 yards. But I need the value that A, I don't have to replace it in a week, and B, I can use it for more than one thing. So that's what I'm saying. The lip mask, I can use it as a lip gloss. I can use it as my mask at night before I go to bed, all the things. The rose water, the magic water, toner, tightening of the skin, sunburn relief, mosquito bite relief, all the things. This right here, if you don't get anything else this summer, this is what you need right here. Just saying. All my kids have it. But yeah, I love the multi-purpose. All right. I love you, Christy. We'll talk. All right, let's put some mascara on and finish this up. Your garden tip. Hold on. Your garden tip. My grandmother always said she planted on Good Friday. That's when she always started her garden. There's your tip number 1. All right. Throw on a little mascara. Now this one that I use is plant. My grandmother always planted her garden on Good Friday. That's the tip. So get all your stuff together, whatever you're going to plant, your ideas, all of that. But she always planted her garden on Good Friday. So it didn't matter if it was, you know, Good Friday last year was in March. This year it's in April. But she said that was the way to plant your garden because whenever Good Friday fell, that was the correct weather pattern or whatever it was. Farmer's Almanac 101. You know what I mean? It always worked out for her. And I've always done it that way, so there's got to be some truth to it. Oh, I was going to tell you, this mascara that I use, it's not just a mascara. It's called Quadra. And it is 4 products in one. It has a growth serum in it, a primer. It's a tubing mascara, which means that it wraps around every lash. So the product stays on your lashes, plus it keeps them curled. Girl, I get it. Them grannies know. Oh yeah, you got weather like I do. I'm telling you. But we always plant on Good Friday. We say a prayer over our garden. And the rest is we just take care of it like good servants. And it has always provided for us. Okay, there we are. Amen, sister. That's the truth. Oh, yeah. That's great. What all do I plant? Tomatoes, okra, squash, like 4 different kinds of peppers, like jalapenos and bell peppers, habaneros, different ones like that. Cantaloupe, watermelon, strawberries. Look at that. Look at that. Corn. Pumpkins. And then the back row of my garden is big sunflowers because I love sunflowers. Okay, so if y'all can tell, I hit my eye right here because I was talking. Oh, thank you. A whole snack, sister. A whole snack. I do mess with him through his basketball games. I love you. Thanks. I do plant everything the same day, and I plant everything as a seed. I don't do this whole put them in the stuff and then, you know, once they grow, and I put my seed in the ground, I water it, I pray over it, and the good Lord does the rest. I keep it simple, Sally. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Keep it simple, Sally. You know what I mean? I think that's a beautiful way to do it. And, I love it, Christy. Don't be sorry. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all, this is what this is about, is just talking and having a good time. So I take an eyebrow spoolie. You got to let this dry first. Okay. You got to let it dry. And then, boom, it flakes right off. No more stressing about I hit my eye with mascara. Boom, shakalaka. Yes. Keep it simple, Sally. I learned that a long time ago. Anyway, all right, that's my today's final look. Thank y'all for hanging out. Christy, you have absolutely made my day. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And everyone else that if I didn't see your comment, thank you as well, because I love you too. Don't forget my self-care bundle. You get a cleanser, a big bottle of rose water, the lip mask, the skincare mask brush, and then you get a free full-size overnight hydrating mask with the bundle. You actually get this with any of my bundles that are listed, and you can I can customize you your own bundle as well. So you can just say Tuesday in the comments if you want help customizing a bundle. That just makes it simple for me that it's Tuesday. And I used to come up with these real creative words. It makes my brain hurt. I can't do it. I can't keep up. Tuesday. That's simple. But yeah. And everything else is pinned. You can always message me directly if you need anything. But yeah, that's it. Yes, Christy. Thank you. Love y'all. See you next time.